Hello everybody, my name is Christian Perez, and this is episode 2 of showing all our entities. Today we will be talking about Entity 2, aka Maria. This is what she looks like. She's a speedster and was mostly based off this character right here. Now I wanted to look more like the character, but I decided to change it up a lot. She's blue now, and her hair is blonde. She uses her mask to help her breathe while running, and the horns on top of it to use just in case if she needs an extra weapon. The only other weapon she has is the mechanical razors on the side of her hand. They come out of a special ring that can go in and out. Like William, right here, she's also in the top 5 group, basically meaning these were the first entities to get captured by the PDA and are the strongest. Real quick, the thing I gotta talk about is that she wears a lightning hairband. Just wanted to let you know. But now that we talked about her design, let's get to her backstory. Her backstory started when she was in high school. She met her friend, let's just give him the name Barry. And they both tried out for track. And they did excellent in it. They won medals for their school, and their parents were proud of them. But when Maria turned 16, things got too much for her. She ran away from home and called her friend Barry. She tried to talk with him, but he wouldn't listen, so she just ended up running away to a farm not that far away from there, most likely like 8 miles away. She sat there in the barn thinking about her life decisions. It began to rain and she thought to heading back home to apologize to her parents. And then suddenly, boom! She gets hit with a lightning strike, passing out. She wakes up in the hospital near her friends and she apologizes towards them. A week later, after recovering, she begins to run again. She thinks to herself, let me give it one more try. But then figures out something new. She can run extremely fast now, to the point she catches up with cars. Then eventually, she becomes really famous in her town. She's now called the fastest girl in their local city. But due to the tension, the PDA figured out about this, and didn't see her as human, just an entity that needed to be contained. One day when she's in her local city, walking with her friend Barry, the PDA sent down Entity 1. He ended up landing in the city, destroying the center part of it. Woke up in the rubble, and when she looked up, she saw William. He was talking with his boss, and as soon as he hanged up, he saw her. He grabbed her, and he was ready to call his boss again, and then Barry showed up. He was trying to look for her, but as soon as he saw Entity 1, he froze. Maria tried to tell him to run away, but he couldn't hear her. He was frozen in shock. Entity 1 then asked his boss what he should do with Barry, but his boss told him to kill Barry. They didn't need more witnesses. So Entity 1 pinned Entity 2 on the ground using his bone back structure right here, and was ready to squish Barry's head like an actual Barry. But she was able to phase out of his hole, grab Barry, and start to run away. When she looked back, Entity 1 didn't seem like he was moving. And when she tried to keep running, Entity 1 had caught up to her somehow and shoved her to the ground, knocking her out. When she woke up, she was chained to a car. Right in front of her was Entity 1. Just sitting there. They were heading back to the facility to ask what happened to her friend, but they didn't tell her. After that, when she got to the facility, they gave her her roll number, and officially, she was Entity 2 now. She tried to escape multiple times, but after 3 years, it never seemed to work. She began to hide her emotions, and instead of showing her true emotions, she would hide it with a fake smile, lying to herself that she was going to get out, but she knew she was never going to leave. And that was basically her backstory. Thank you all for hearing my review on Entity 2, Maria, and I'll see you guys in the third episode. Bye-bye.